everyone. I've been out working in the yard today, so I decided to use my avatar tonight for my Facebook Live. What you think about that? You know, when you're working in social media and different, well, in business in general, really, they always talk about the buyer persona and having an avatar. So I decided to have one created for myself, and this is mine, so that I'm looking at that avatar and thinking that is who I'm trying to provide services for. So, as you know, this week I've been talking about the updates to the Pinterest lens and the things that it can do. And I hope that as a business owner that maybe you have thought about some ways that this could really benefit your company. Because, as I've said on some of the other Facebook Lives, the fact that this lens is going to search for items like a table or, you know, a car or whatever, and if your company is on there, then you're going to get found. And that's like having a billboard but not paying for it, okay? And so to me, that's just very powerful, very, very powerful. And of course, the QR codes, not as many people are into QR codes anymore, but that's, you know, that's a good thing too that they're doing, is having the QR codes. So, you know, it would benefit some companies. So Pinterest is definitely moving more and more towards a business-like environment. And tonight I just wanted to kind of reflect on some things because, you know, doing this Facebook Live, I've took a course and then I've had people to comment and give me advice and so forth and so on. And, you know, I'm constantly being told about, you know, you want a professional environment, you don't want to look like some lady that's just kind of playing around with this and so forth. And having the dogs in the background, it's not very professional and so forth. And yesterday I had a lady that I taught with that was asking me about being in her webinar, and she made this statement to me. She said, well, one of the things that I hope that you continue to do is to be authentic, because that is really something that I admire about you. And I thought to myself, you know what? She's right. That is one thing that I do is, you know, I try to be an authentic person. And in being authentic, you know, the dogs are a part of my life, and that's me. And so I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. And today I was reading an article. I was catching up on some of the research that I've been putting off, articles that I had. And in the couple of the articles that I was reading, they were talking about, you know, the ways to do Facebook Live and be effective. And one of the things that they talked about was authenticity, because people want to see behind the scenes. They don't want to just see this plastered face, you know, all the time. And I'm a retired teacher. I don't mind saying that. I had a very successful career in that. But I bring all of that experience of economics to the plate here in what I'm doing, and have been very dedicated to it. So I say to all of you, be authentic. Don't worry about what people say to you about, you got to be very professional. You got to think about the audience that you're presenting to. They won't like those things. You know, we have to be ourselves, because if not, they will eventually figure out that we are being a fake. And so that's just something I guess working out in the yard did to me today, this afternoon, I should say, because I got tired of sitting in the office reading and thought I need to just get outside. Is it helped me to reflect on a few things and think about that. And to me, that is one of the most powerful things that you can do as a business owner, is to be authentic and to really care about the people that you are serving and your clients. And so on that note, I will close, and I hope that all of you have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next week. And don't forget to hit that love button there, because I would just love for you to hit the hearts and share the information and follow me. And next week I'll be talking about a webinar that I am going to do. By the way, I meant to mention this. Let me say this real quick, which is kind of to do with the scenario that I have painted there. Now that I think about it, is I'm going to do a webinar that's going to be specifically geared towards people in the historic hotel industry. And so if you know anyone that's in that industry, or just the hotel industry that could find some usefulness, please let them know that I'm going to be doing this, and next week I'll be sharing this information with you. Again, have a great weekend, and this is Anna traveling down the Pinterest Superhighway, and take care.